Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's class. Today, we are going to focus on being present on our mats and really focus on nourishing the physical body. We're going to start in a comfortable seated position today. So get in a comfortable seated position. Spine is tall, crown of the head reaching toward the sky. We're going to place our palm face down on our laps as a gesture of grounding. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. Release with a long, audible sigh. And just gently close the eyes, taking a moment to arrive to your mat today. Bringing your awareness to your breath, and then slowly scanning the body from head to toe, just checking in with how you're feeling today. Notice any aches, any pain, any tightness or tension, any holding on in the body. And then as you inhale, sending breath to those areas, allowing them to relax, releasing the tension. And again, just noticing those areas that need a little extra love today. And we'll work on sending our breath to those areas throughout our practice. Slowly opening the eyes. On the inhale, we're going to take the shoulders up to the ears, bringing it back down and around. A few more in this direction. Inhaling up, exhaling back. One more here. Now the other direction. Inhaling the shoulders back, forward, and then exhaling as they come down. Back, forward, and down. Two more. From here, we're going to inhale at center. On the exhale, slowly bringing the chin down to the chest. And just holding here for a few breaths. Feeling that stretch through the back of the neck. On the inhale, slowly lifting the chin. Then slowly bringing the head back, looking up toward the ceiling. Again, continuing to breathe here. Slowly bringing the head back to center. From here, we're going to inhale at center. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, right ear meets right shoulder. Exhale, chin back to the chest. And then inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Taking a few of these at the pace of your own breath. Exhaling as the chin meets the chest. And then inhaling as ear meets shoulder. Just do a few half circles with the neck, very mindfully and slowly. One more each side. Okay, on the inhale, bring the hands all the way up. Bringing the palms together and the thumb and the pointer finger together, three hands in steeple mudra. Just really reaching up toward the sky. Taking a deep breath in here at center on the exhale, bending all the way to the right hand side. Keeping the hands clasped and really reaching out. Inhale brings us back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale back to center. We'll take the hands behind the body. We'll inhale, clasping the hands together. And then on the exhale, diving forward, bringing the hands over the head. So really stretching out the shoulders, the back. Okay, inhale, slowly coming up. From here, we're going to do a seated cat-cow. So the hands come to the knees. On the inhale, we're going to drop, opening up the shoulders, opening up the chest. And then on the exhale, rounding the shoulders down, tucking the chin into the chest and rounding the spine. So inhale to expand and open. Exhale to round and contract. A few more at the pace of your own breath. Option to close the eyes, making this a moving meditation, bringing your awareness to the physical body and its connection to your breath. So really focusing on the movement, focusing on the body as it expands and contracts, stretches out through the spine. Do 2 more at the pace of your own breath. Okay, from here, we're going to take the right hand to the left knee. Left hand comes behind, and we're going to look over the shoulder for a spinal twist. Just wringing out the spine, getting it warmed up for the day. Continuing to breathe. On your next exhale, slowly release, other side. Looking over the right shoulder this time, using the hand as leverage to deepen the twist. Inhale, come back to center. From here, we're going to reach the arms out and make fists with our palms and just take some circles with our wrists. So starting in one direction, going in the other direction. Just giving your wrists some love, an area that we often neglect, that are so used. Now bringing the hands to center at prayer, we're just going to kind of shift the wrists back and forth. So for anyone who uses an iPhone, types on a computer, our wrists often get neglected. We're going to stretch the palm of our hand, so taking one hand and just bending the fingers back, other side, and then bringing the wrists, so the palms are going to face in towards the body, and just slightly putting some weight on the wrists, on the fingertips, to stretch them out. So holding here and taking a few breaths. Mind hyperextend a little bit. Okay, slowly releasing, another circle in each direction, and then releasing. We're going to tuck the toes behind and then have a seat. So sitting back on our toes, getting a stretch through the feet. We'll reach the right arm up and bring it across the body, looking over the right shoulder. Taking a deep breath here. Exhale, release, other side, arms come up, left arm comes up and over. Deep breath here. Exhale, release, untucking the toes, sitting back on the tops of the toes. We're going to take the hands behind, slightly widen the knees. We'll inhale the arms up, exhale, dive forward, bringing the forehead to the mat if possible, and bringing the arms above your head. Okay, slowly bringing the palms to frame your face. We're going to shift, open the knees up farther, heels come together, shift the weight back for a child's pose. So walking the arms out, dropping the head down toward the ground, and really reaching the arms all the way through the fingertips. Feeling the stretch through the shoulders, through the spine, from the tips of the toes, all the way to the tailbone. Just really tuning into how you feel in this moment physically. What is your body saying to you? Noticing if you have any tightness in the hips, maybe shifting the weight from side to side. And slowly walking the hands up, coming onto all fours. From here, we're going to tuck the toes and then press up into a downward dog, shifting the weight back. Feet are about hip width distance, arms are shoulder width distance apart, really stretching the chest through the shoulders, allowing the head to hang. We're going to inhale, lifting the right leg up behind us, and then taking a few circles with the ankle in both directions. Then the next inhale, slightly opening up the hip and taking a few circles with the hip and the knee, again in both directions. Okay, moving on to the other side. Left leg will lift high. Take a few circles with the ankle. And slowly bending the knee, opening up the hip, taking a few circles there in both directions. Lowering the leg. From here, we're going to slowly walk the feet up into a forward fold, allowing the head to hang. Just bringing the arms in front, allowing them to hang as dead weight. Ragdolling over, folding the body in half, and gently swaying from side to side, stretching out the lower back. Okay, finding stillness here, shaking the head yes, then shaking the head no slowly, and ending on a yes. Slightly bending the knees, coming up one vertebrae at a time. Taking a moment to pause in Tadasana at the front of your mat. So hands are by your sides, feet are just hip width distance apart. And closing the eyes. We'll now focus on connecting movement to breath and just getting really connected with our physical body. Slowly opening the eyes. We're going to inhale the hands all the way up. Palms touch at the top. On the exhale, the hands come through center. And inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to continue to do this, closing the eyes, focusing on the inhale as we rise, the exhale as the hands come down. So inhale to reach. Exhale. So continuing these at the pace of your own breath. Again, focusing on the breathing and how the breath and body connect through movement. Okay, 2 more at the pace of your own breath. Okay, ending with your hands at heart center, slowly opening the eyes. We're going to bring the elbows together, hands are in front. And from here, on the inhale, we're going to open up, bringing the arms all the way back, really tucking the arms and the shoulders back. And then exhale, again, hands come together. So inhale to reach. And exhale. Again, option to close the eyes, making it a moving meditation, just focusing on the connection of the breath and body movement. Notice how the breath guides you through the movement. And just feeling the sensations as you really tuck those shoulders in. Feeling the stretch. Two more at the pace of your own breath. Bring the hands to heart center. From here, we're going to inhale to rise, reaching all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, slowly coming up one vertebrae at a time. Bringing the hands to center. Exhale, hands come to heart center. So we'll inhale to rise. Exhale, forward fold. And then bending the knees again, slowly coming up one vertebrae at a time. Hands reach, coming to the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more of those at the pace of your own breath. Again, option to close the eyes. Okay, last one. Exhale, hands to heart center. This time we'll do a half sun salutation into a downward dog. So inhale to rise all the way up. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway flat back. And then on the exhale, we're going to walk the hands forward, step the legs back into a downward dog. On the inhale, we'll reach the right leg behind. On the exhale, bringing it all the way forward. Hands frame the foot. We'll slowly drop the back knee, untuck the toes, and find ourselves in a low lunge. Holding here for a breath. Shifting that weight forward, feeling the stretch through the hips. And then on the inhale, we'll rise up into low lunge. Arms reach up toward the sky. You can have them at heart center or at the hips. Just listening and honoring your body where it's at today. From here, we will grab the right wrist with the left hand like this, and then slightly pull it to the right hand side, getting a stretch through the side body. Deep inhale here. Exhale back to center. Then other side, switching wrists, stretching to the side. Coming back to center. Exhale, hands come to heart center. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, we're going to straighten the leg, arms come back. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more here. Inhaling. And exhaling with the movement. Inhaling. And exhaling. On this last one, we're going to pause. Hands come down to frame the foot. Option to grab the foot with the opposite hand. Pulling the toes toward the body for a deeper stretch. Inhale, walking the hands back to center. From here, we're going to walk the foot out to the outside edge of the mat, bringing the hands to the inside of the mat. Option to stay here or to go down onto the elbows for a full runner's lunge. You can slightly bring the knee out, the front knee out toward the side, deepening the stretch through the hip. Okay, inhale, coming back. We're going to shift the leg back and find ourselves back into a downward dog. Go on to the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bringing it all the way forward, dropping the back knee, untucking the toes. And then holding here for a moment. Again, feeling the sensation of the hips stretching as we work a new area of the body today. On the inhale, popping up into low lunge. Option to have hands at the hips, heart center, or reaching all the way up toward the sky. Holding here. From here, dropping hands to heart center. We'll inhale here. On the exhale, straighten the leg, arms lift back. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, straightening. 2 more. Pausing here on the back, hands frame the foot. Again, option to grab opposite toes with the opposite hand, pulling them in toward the body. Deep breath in here. Exhale, slowly walking the hands forward. We're going to bring both hands to the inside of the foot, walking the other foot out. Again, option to stay here, option to come down all the way onto the elbows if that's in your practice today, or you can slightly open up that hip just to deepen the stretch, holding here for a round of breath. Inhale, we're going to swing the leg back, pop up into a downward dog. Pause here for a moment. From here, we're going to walk the feet up to meet the hands. Hang in a forward fold. Again, allowing the head to hang. We'll deeply bend the knees, slowly coming up one vertebrae at a time. From here, we're going to step back with our right leg into warrior one. There's going to be a deep bend in the front knee. The back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Hips are squared forward. We'll reach forward with the right arm, forward with the left arm, and then slowly come back in through the center, dropping the shoulders from the ears. And first, finding our stance here. Taking a deep breath in here. On the exhale, slowly bring the hands behind, bringing them to clasp together. Inhale, we'll open up the chest. Exhale, diving forward for humble warrior. Bowing down, bringing the chest towards your thigh. Continuing to breathe here. And inhale, slowly coming up one vertebrae at a time. Stepping to the front of the mat, shaking it out. Other side, this time left leg steps back into warrior one. Back foot is 45-degree angle, deep bend in the front knee. Reaching out with both arms at the center, and then slowly coming up through center, dropping the shoulders from the ears. Holding here for a few rounds of breath. Grounding into the pose. And we'll slowly bring the hands behind to clasp. Inhale, chest opens. Exhale, dive forward. Arms come above the head. Bowing down. On the inhale, slowly coming up through center. We'll step to the front of the mat. And then on the inhale, we'll rise together. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway with a flat back. Exhale, fold, stepping back into downward dog. From here, we'll inhale the right leg high. Exhale, bringing the knee to the nose. We'll inhale to send the leg back. Exhale, stepping forward again for a low lunge. Dropping the back knee, untucking the toes. Coming up again into our low lunge, reaching up toward the sky. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, bringing the hands down to heart center, and then exhale to twist. Pressing the elbow into the knee, looking over the back shoulder. We'll slowly inhale, coming back to center, holding here. Option to stay here, or option to tuck the back toes and press, straightening the leg for a deeper low lunge. Holding here as you breathe. Exhale, slowly dropping the knee. One more time, we'll straighten the leg, shift the weight back for a deep stretch to the back of the thigh. Deep breath in here, and then exhale, walking the hands forward, sending the leg back into downward dog, and onto the other side. So inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, knee comes to the nose. Inhale, sending it back, and then exhale, again, bringing it all the way forward. Dropping the back knee, untucking toes, popping up into your low lunge. Arms reach up toward the sky. We'll take an inhale here. On the exhale, bringing the hands to heart center. Inhaling at center. Exhale, elbow comes to the knee, looking over the shoulder. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming back to center. Straightening the leg, dropping the hands. Shifting the weight back, getting that stretch through the back of the leg. Inhale, coming back to center, walking the hands, sending the leg back into downward dog. We'll slowly walk the hands up, slightly bending the knees, coming up one vertebrae at a time. From here, we're going to step back with the right leg. Our hips are squared forward. We're going to bring the hands to the hips. Pause here for a moment. Just feeling the grounding between both feet, the balance of weight. We'll inhale here, and then on the exhale, we're going to dive forward slowly at the pelvis, bringing the hands down. So the hands can come to the knee, top of the thigh, or if it's in your practice, all the way down to the ground. So both legs are as straight as you can get today. Option to slightly bend either of the knees if that works better for you. So this is a standing split. Really getting that deep stretch through the back of the leg. On the inhale, we're going to slightly bend the front knee and come up again with a flat back. And then step forward, and other side, this time left leg steps back. Hips are squared forward, legs are straight. Hands come to the hips. Deep inhale here. Exhale with a flat back, slowly folding forward. The head tucks in, hands drop. Deep inhale here. Exhale, slightly bending the knee, coming up again, one vertebrae at a time. Stepping to the top of the mat. And from here, We're going to take a squat. So taking the feet out a bit wider than hip distance apart, toes are pointing, facing out. From here, we're going to inhale to reach the arms up. And then on the exhale, we're going to come squat down. So bringing the hands to the ground, getting into your position. So bringing the feet where they need to go for you today. And then when you're ready, so we're going to squat down, bringing the hands together at center, using the elbows to push into the legs, opening up. And we're going to straighten our backs as much as possible. So straightening the spine, looking up toward the ceiling or toward the sky. Taking a deep breath in here. And then a deep exhale. Another deep breath in. And exhale. We're going to bring the hands behind, coming down to a seated position, bringing the soles of the feet together for a butterfly pose. We'll inhale here. And then on the exhale, we're going to come forward with a flat back first, holding here. Again, feeling that stretch through the hips, sending your breath to the area where you feel any tightness or any tension, bringing awareness to that physical body. Taking an inhale here on the exhale, rounding forward, allowing the chin to chuck into the chest. Just to shift the stretch, to deepen the stretch. Inhale, coming back to center. We'll extend the right leg out, left leg tucks in, right arm comes parallel. We'll reach the top arm up and over. Breathing here. Inhale, coming back to center. The right leg is going to come on over the left, bend. The hand will come behind, and then we're going to press the elbow into the knee, looking over for a spinal twist. Inhale, coming back to center. Quick stretch on the other side, extending left leg this time, reaching up and over. Deep breath in here. And exhale. Inhale, coming back to center. This time the left leg will bend over the knee. The hand comes behind. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, pressing elbow into the knee, stretching, looking over. Deep inhale here. Exhale, coming back to center. Coming to that comfortable seated position that we began in. And just closing the eyes for a moment. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Releasing with a sigh. Bringing the hands to heart center. Just taking this final moment of awareness and gratitude for the physical body. And for showing up on your mat today to honor you, body, mind, and spirit. Namaste. Thank you all. Hope you enjoyed that class, and I'll see you again soon.